Yeah, so actually it started with, it was my senior year in college, a recruiter messaged me on LinkedIn, just really speaking to the opportunity to potentially get an outside medical device sales position down the road, and really just highlighted how robust the training program was and how it's designed to really help not only from a sales standpoint, but also a leadership standpoint. That really attracted me to Align, just to see how invested they were, not only in developing the skill sets to become a successful sales representative and territory manager, but also fostering your development to become a leader. The best thing I learned, I think, really the people. I mean, at the end of the day, just being able to interact and leverage people as resources to network and to really share best practices and collaborate, you really were able to get a solid foundation and network built so that when you were prepared to go out into an outside sales role, you're able to collaborate with folks internally and also out in the field. The next step I did a territory manager role in central Pennsylvania, right outside of Hershey, and selling to orthodontists and general dentists. Did that for 3 years and worked under a team that seasoned professionals, some younger folks. And I think it was just awesome to be able to be a sponge and learn from folks who had 10, 15 years selling medical device, biotech, technology platforms, even software, and just really being able to get a comprehensive knowledge on the orthodontic and dental landscape. I think at the end of the day, the SA program, they invest in you. They invest and foster your development from day one, all the time, throughout the time until you're ready to get out in the field. And I think they also make sure that you have all the tools and skills so that when you do hit the ground running, when you do become a territory manager or some other field sales capacity, that you're prepared to do that and be successful in the role. They're not gonna throw you in the deep end and hope that you swim. They really ease you in and make sure that, if you are running into challenges or making mistakes, that they're coaching you and developing you and helping you learn. The culture was amazing. I mean, younger professionals, some were fresh out of college, some had 1 or 2 years of experience out of college, but I think from day one, it really just felt like a family. We would, really just collaborate on a high level, learn from each other, share best practices. Everyone is very eager and curious to help each other out. And I think that's what made it so special. Everyone is very selfless. People didn't work in silos, as you say. They really collaborated and share best practices, and were able to foster friendships and relationships that I still have, 4 years later. We definitely make time to have fun, right? We focus on, making sure that we're becoming proficient and always learning at the job, but we always take time, whether it's going out after work, whether it's having fun, upstairs, and, as we're in between calls. I think when we were in the SA program, we had like a little mini putt-putt going. So in between sales calls, we'd have like little putt-putt challenges. Just kind of like always, taking a mental break to sit down and really just have fun with each other was awesome. I would say definitely consider it, because at the end of the day, this opportunity is gonna prime you. If you really are looking to establish yourself with a growing company in medical devices to get a field position within 12 to 18 months out of college, this is gonna prime you for that, not only from a sales skill set standpoint, but also from a leadership standpoint. I just think at the end of the day, Align as a whole, the SA program came about because of the growth that Align's been able to establish throughout the years. And I think they're going on class 20 now. I was class 5, so it's really cool to look back to see how many folks, there's been hundreds of folks who've gone through the program, and so many of them had so much success. And I think at the end of the day, to be able to get that experience to work with a growing company, it's a blessing and a privilege, and I would highly recommend considering this role.